Tifa! Cloud! Shout if you can hear me! Hey!
Now wait a minute.
So as Barret,
If there's no path, you gotta make one.
we can shoot debris and other shit to get out of the way.
Nice.
Bitch, hang in there.
Get to scream a lot while shooting it.
From now on, I'm thinking Barret only listens to music that is overplayed at wedding receptions.
Yeah. It's also just like the playlist my dad made when he announced football games for for my high school. Oh boy. So we got Big Bertha here.
Of course there's a gun named Big Bertha.
Yeah.
Of course there is.
So it's a pretty good gun. It's got a lot of health upgrades. It's kind of more of a physical attack oriented gun, but it also has some stuff to help out with magic if you go that route.
And a lot of health.
It's a fuckload of health. Also getting upgrades so that his attack power is increased if he's got more than 3/4 of his health still remaining. There's one ability here I can't grab yet. Also getting better healing when he's low on HP. There's another skill here on a couple other weapons called Trade-Off that's pretty nice, where basically if you get hit by a really strong attack and you lose a lot of health, it makes your MP recharge a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. I like that Big Bertha seems to be a revolver. It's just got a huge revolver chamber in there. But yeah, since this chapter is a Barret-centric chapter, after he's been gone for so long, they let you just play as him for quite a while. So yeah, pushing him just to being mostly physical and having a whole lot of HP, like on top of all those upgrades, and giving him HP ups too. But yeah, we're gonna check out at least what Deadly Dodge works, or looks like with Barret.
Yeah.
It's a pretty fun one. But yeah, I've always just looking up at the ceiling here, it doesn't really seem like there's that much distance between the floor of Wedge's house and this place. Like, he must have been waking up at night hearing spooky sounds, right? He must be having nightmares and not knowing.
He's a double agent. No, he was in on it.
Okay.
He worked in this place.
By the way, one of my favorite enemy names, Bugaboo.
Every time he said, "Oh, I gotta go feed the cat," no, he was doing mad science and narking on your activities.
So Bugaboo.
Hey, Bug.
It's a bug.
Stand still, I want to look at you.
Bugaboos are not particularly threatening. They are just bugs. Underground bugs that have been kind of woken up from the plate falling, I guess.
Oh, we're done here.
They spit poison at you, but you don't... Bear's got a gun. He's fine.
I love the way Big Bertha just has sort of a industrial Samus thing going on.
Yeah. Also very satisfying to shoot rows and rows of crates.
Yes.
You don't even aim. He just goes at them for you.
Moggy, come on, Moggy.
You really want to throw down with me?
I'm coming to crash your economy, Moggy.
The new ability that we get from Big Bertha is Maximum Fury, which is just a damage-focused move where you just shoot a big stream of bullets.
Hope you don't mind if I beg you for the hole.
Yeah, you dump into enemies with this move. So Maximum Fury works just like Barret's focused shot, where... So I'm being pretty mean to these rats, I gotta say.
Yeah.
They're killer rats, but fucking damn. Maximum Fury works like Barret's focus shot move, where it only needs one ATB gauge to use, but if you have more, it will use up all of them to get more powerful. So the more bars you sink into that move, the longer he shoots his gun for.
It's like the loud and angry version of Aeris Laser.
Yeah, basically. So there's a fun thing that you can do here. So I put the first strike materia on him, so he immediately starts off with 1 gauge, and then I use the ATB boost materia to double that, so I immediately have a 2 gauge maximum fury ready at the start of battle.
And that's how you learn the ability.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so Barret does sometimes rarely sing the Final Fantasy victory theme after you finish a fight. I'm honestly shocked it took until now to hear it. All the good recordings I used were just the ones where he didn't do it.
I don't think that's true. I think we've heard him do it before. It's just been forever.
He's done it in cutscenes, but not from the end of battle, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, there's always a small chance he'll do that at the end of battle. The chance is just way higher when you're playing just as Barret because there's no dice roll for other people to say something at the end of battle. So
right, yeah.
We'll get the victory theme a couple times in this. Oh yeah, Muga medals. Are they produced by Shinra?
Is Shinra harvesting the dangly bobs off of Moogles?
Oh my god.
I don't know who else would be, so yeah, I guess they're produced by Shinra.
Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of right. This is kind of like a more industrial Samus arm blaster.
I think just because it's, like the...
How long did it take him to build all this beneath our feet?
I was generally cylindrical, much more than his other guns. That gives you the...
Yeah.
The like, charge beam sort of look.
Yeah.
You're going down, one way or another.
So his deadly dodge here is a short-range spread shot. What's really good about it is like it can hit a ton of enemies at once if they're all close to you. But the his deadly dodge is pretty good at doing stagger damage. So you can just like get up in enemies' faces and just deadly dodge over and over, and you'll stagger them pretty quickly.
Got a whole heap of land with your name on it.
Another really fun thing about Maximum Fury, it doesn't do it with all enemies, of course, but enemies that can be knocked around or like thrown up into the air by strong attacks, if they get hit with Maximum Fury, frequently Barret will just lift them into the air with his bullets and they'll just be suspended midair until he stops shooting.
I'm just imagining Barret reunited with Marlene, telling her about his day. Like, wow, Daddy, you're so good at killing dogs.
Man, you'd think they dug halfway to hell.
They're vampire dogs, it's fine.
You really want to throw down with me?
He shouts at a bug's face.
Don't go, asshole. See ya.
Final Fantasy 15 was the first one to introduce party members just singing the victory theme. The victory theme kind of disappeared from Final Fantasy for a bit because they suddenly realized, like, hey, we want to speed up the transition from in and out of battle, and they got rid of that theme. So this is kind of their solution to keep it in the games.
But you can still be running while it's happening.
Yeah.
Not going down without a fight.
I love the pose he strikes with ATB boost.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Barrett's the only one who knows he's in an anime, and he loves it.
Yeah.
Got a whole heap of land with your name on it. Ain't got nothing on me.
Like, this whole chapter so far is, you know the point in a FPS where they're like, hey, go stand on this turret, and we're gonna throw a bunch of dudes at you, and it's fun. That's the chapter.
Yeah, pretty
but
much.
You are the turret.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how, because Barret is out of the party for such a long period of time, he has to play a lot of catch up with his like weapons and abilities. This is only his third weapon, and everyone else is on their fourth or fifth.
Right.
The way the shattered rock flies around and stuff makes me feel it kind of looks like Barret is doing like Minecraft or something, some other similar game.
He set up a server for Marlene.
Oh,
They play cooperatively together. They're building her dream house that she's gonna have when she moves to the top of the plane.
oh.
Yeah.
So he picked up this new accessory. It's kind of like Item Master, but it applies to any and all methods of healing. They're just all better.
It does not look like Barret's style.
Yeah, no.
Frankly, it doesn't look like his size.
No, I'm not putting that on Barret.
I think some of these rocks have the same physics as the water that got sped up too fast.
Oh, yeah.
And don't come back. You really want to throw
Barret
down
always
with
has to,
me?
like, say something to the bugs he's killed so he makes sure that they go to hell at the end. Look at him flexing at this bug! They're fucking point blank.
All souls rejoin the live stream, except you. You're going to hell.
Just no escaping the mist there.
So yeah, this chapter is new to the remake. You didn't do this in the original in quite the same way. There is some cut content from this chapter that was revealed in interviews. Originally, in this chapter, there's going to be a second fight with Roche.
Oh.
Roche was going to pop up again here, but I'm so sad they had to cut that out because I wanted a little bit more Roche in my life.
I'm really going to enjoy burning it all down.
The original Roche fight with Roche being the biggest he can be, matched against Cloud, trying to be stern and cold. But then you compare that to Barret, who's also enlarging his personality at all times.
Yeah.
Would have been interesting. Oh, the bugs.
The bugs.
Oh, the bug stuff.
Walking into a Resident Evil level.
Yes.
The Umbrella Lab.
Tifa! Hey! Tifa!
Barret!
You okay?
To tell you the truth, not really. I think there's a nest around here somewhere. Can you take care of it?
I got you.
Now, if Barret suddenly picks up an attachment for his gun that lets them shoot red doors so that they can open now.
He's already got the ice beam if you want to use your your materia that way.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Now, I don't know if Barret in morph ball form will be able to fit into the openings, though.
Sorry.
It'd just be like one of those giant balls from like elementary gym class.
Yeah.
He's huge.
This is big. It's a big ball.
Yeah, there!
Tifa! Where's Cloud?
I don't know.
Well, he can take care of himself. We've got bigger issues. See ya! Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
All right. Gotta go find Wedge. Come on.
Yeah, Tifa's just gonna keep saying it's the magic user since we kind of got Barret as like the melee dude.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate how they like added the bugaboos and stuff just so that you had some kind of fodder enemy you could tear through with the gun super quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's so satisfying.
Oh my goodness. He's finally developing a treasure sense. And all he had to do was be the player character.
I'm afraid to ask, but did you just shoot your way in here?
Well, yeah. Work didn't it?
Barret. Treasure sense. Come on. Yeah, the deadly dodge for Barret, I just never even used in my first playthrough. And then I went to it, like, even if it wasn't useful, it just kind of looks cool, so like, like, I would still do it in that case, but... It's also, like, the single thing in this game that can kill the frame rate. This game runs, like, super stable otherwise, but if you're able to pause in slow motion, like, right when he's at the start of doing his deadly dodge attack, there's so many particle effects flying around that it just annihilates the frame rate. It goes to, like, almost single digits.
Barret, this is a simple environmental puzzle, Barret. Barret, you know the solution how to get that treasure chest. Hell yeah, turbo ether.
Love that turbo ether.
Gonna get turbo ethered. What kind of Norb could possibly be important at this point? Ice? Come on.
Yeah, the ice one is kind of more like I point out before. It's like, hey, sometimes the game just gives you a freebie elemental magic materia, and that's usually just a signpost for, like, something's gonna be weak to that pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been looking at your assesses, but these are science experiments, so yeah, ice.
Yep.
Going by the trend.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still a couple more, Tifa, please.
She's making up for the changed camera angles in the Mass Effect remake.
Yep. No more asses allowed.
She's taking it all on her ample shoulders.
Ah, yes. Yeah, there's still a fair amount of new types of materia to still get, but there's also just, like, there's some that we have only one copy of, and there's a couple extra copies still to get. Like, this one here is just the second of 2 warding materias you can get, I believe. Something I haven't done yet with linked materia is it's possible to, like, say you want a fire spell that has magnify on it, but also you want fire punches. You can do both of those at the same time. You just need you need 2 fire materia and 2 sets of linked slots, and that'll let you have those 2 properties on the fire spell at once. There's a couple builds you can make really late game when you've got a ton of materia where it's like you could just go all in on just, like, I just want the fire spell to do absolutely everything it possibly can, and it's just like, you know, 3 or 4 fire materia linked with every type of blue materia you can get in the game, basically. Yeah, some of the returning enemies here are getting a lot tougher. The cutters are assholes at this point. I actually died to this thing once in a different take. It's just, you really got to either have lightning materia on you or go after breaking its buzzsaws, but the buzzsaws only really take any significant amount of damage from the from magic attacks, so if you're going all physical, it fucking sucks.
So is this what Avalanche missions were like before the beginning of the game? Is Tifa and Barret fighting some robots in an underground base? Is this nostalgic for them?
I wonder. I also wonder, like, and I'm curious if for the remake games will, like, dive into this at all, but I've always wondered how long Barret has been doing Avalanche stuff. Because there's, like, okay, so there's been some hints to it in earlier cutscenes, but obviously, you know, Tifa and Barret have a lot of backstory that hasn't been revealed yet. A lot of that stuff is later remake game stuff and not in this first one. But they put in some really minor things that if you play the original, you get it. But it's like, how long has Barret been doing Avalanche stuff for? What exactly caused him to make his own Splinter Cell because he didn't agree with the old guard? What radicalized him in the first place?
I mean, he is a double PhD in planetology and some other related field.
Yeah.
He knows about the life stream.
Yeah.
He cares about the life stream.
Hey, you think Wedge is holding up okay?
Of course he is. He's a lot tougher than people think. Probably sleeping soundly, dreaming about his cats.
You're right. We should treat him to a nice meal when he gets back. His choice.
Yeah, we could go to Jesse's mom to get some pizza. Oh.
I mean,
man.
we could. She's
Ain't
fine.
no Shinra bum taking me down.
Coming through!
Actually, yeah, Jesse's parents live on the top of on the upper plate of Sector 7, so I think they're dead too.
Strike hard and fast!
Yeah, okay.
Because, like, well,
yeah, and that was like employee housing, as if there's employees of anything but Shinra, so
Yeah.
that confused me. But
so, like, unless Shinra was just like, we need our workforce, let's evacuate just our employees and fuck everyone else or something.
I mean, they definitely didn't evacuate Jesse's dad. If there was an evacuation, they were not caring for people like him.
Yeah.
Don't look now, but it's
Seizing the
how'd you like that? Oh, we're done here.
Because, yeah, we know that they didn't, like, do any type of evacuation notice to the people up top either because of we had that cutscene with Reeve and President Shinra. Reeve was just begging,
That would have counted as warning. You
Yeah.
don't do that. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
So they just decimated their own workforce, their own employee base.
They probably did, yeah. I'm assuming they're probably just thinking, whatever, we got 7 other sectors.
Yeah.
Ain't no thing.
We have better health benefits than the Honeybee Inn, so.
Yeah.
Gotta stay on my toes if I'm gonna make it out of here alive.
I also wouldn't be surprised if Shinra was also just like, hey, we can just replace these people with the people who get stranded from the slums or whatever and just replace them. Or, even because people are desperate for aid or money or whatever, we can hire these people at a lower rate.
I'm interested in this poster about seeing the world through a cat's eyes. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that was a poster all the way in the train station, the very first episode too, but I don't know, cat's eye cameras? Again, I also thought the guys in the album cover for this were like Final Fantasy dudes for a brief moment, but no. Just some random jazz band in Midgar, I guess. And finally, Barret gets his turn.
Oh man, he sits cool.
He does.
He sits real cool.
Alright, don't need to do too many changes to loadout or anything. It's just, we picked up that ice materia earlier. Gonna give that to Tifa. Also this healing necklace. It feels like Final Fantasy VII could be the Final Fantasy where you could have like those stupid fake-ass Hoka magnetized bracelets that you were advertised in the 2000s as an accessory. The pressure points.
Some applied kinesiology, yeah.
Wait!
He's okay.
You sure? Making me worry like that. I'd kick your ass if you didn't look like shit. Thank God.
Thank you. Okay, let's go.
Sure. Yep, it's you all right.
What is this? Barret!
The hell is this now? Where were you free time?
Are they Shinra experiments?
Huh. Well, if that's the case, then it's only right we put the bastards down.
Yeah, I love the design of the unknown entities. They're very like,
And they're spoilery.
yeah, they're very like low-level Power Ranger enemy types, like putties or something. Yeah, they got no abilities or anything. They just run around, they spit poison at you, and just hit you. They're hard to. They don't really flinch from your attacks unless you're hitting them from behind.
Oh, okay. Well, it seems Tifa's at an advantage because she's so mobile. With all of her dodges and parries and whatnot.
Yeah, that parry slide comes in really handy for this part. Also, her overpower move is strong enough to like just kill them outright in one hit, and it's like such a fast like. It covers a good amount of distance and it homes in on them, so. And it can hit like a group of them too.
Yeah, apparently so. Shooting them also works.
Yeah.
They're
Juggling them midair like Dante, yeah, it works.
not immune to bullets. Good.
Another nice thing about Maximum Fury is if Barret kills an enemy with that move and there's still more enemies and he's still got bullets left in the attack, he will just automatically snap to the next enemy and start shooting them. He doesn't waste a single bullet.
Of course there's more.
You could?
Like you even got a hand.
Nice job, Tifa. Good,
Whoops.
good one.
Locked onto the wrong enemy for a second.
You want me? Stop! Stop!
Yeah, all these dudes super duper weak to ice.
Freeze!
There they go.
It's always fun to get a rail kill on an enemy in a video game.
Getting real tired of this shit.
This is ridiculous.
We gotta close that door. Tifa, you're up.
Okay, cover me.
Yeah. You had to do all the repair in the bar yourself, right?
It's using its friends as weapons?
I love Overpower taking out like 6 of these guys all at once. They just clumped up in such a nice way there.
Watch and learn. Try me.
Alright, so we got the failed experiment.
Let's make it.
He's drippy.
That's the failure right there.
Yeah.
Shinra likes to keep their experiments neat and tidy.
Do they have a weird exoskeleton? Check. Is he 12 feet tall? Check. Is he drippy? Yeah. God damn it.
Aw,
Throw him in the
yeah,
garbage.
Well, 2 out of 3.
Throw him down the garbage chute. This guy's immune to a lot of status effects, so you can't really go that route with him. He drops a new weapon for Tifa.
Ooh. Like through stealing or like just drops?
Oh, he just drops it. You're
Okay.
gonna get it no matter what. I kind of like this phase of the boss fight because it's kind of cool having Barret and Tifa like on kind of different sections. There's kind of two separate fights going on here, but because we both got long distance stuff, we can kind of help out each other this way.
Nothing to worry about.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah, I mean, remembering when you put up side by side the Airbuster, whatever.
Yeah.
The big robot fight.
Yeah.
And how the original tried to use its turn-based system to still do like terrain-based stuff, but now that it is an open, 3D real-time-ish,
Yeah.
mostly real-time battle system, there's a lot more opportunity for that.
Yeah. It's something I hope they like do more of in later games too. This guy's stagger meter basically does not fill up at all unless you hit him with ice, or if you blow up his tentacle on his back, it reveals his very Resident Evil-ass weak point.
Okay, maybe that's another point of failure in the experiment. They're not supposed to have that.
So yeah, if you want to stagger him, you gotta reveal his heart and nail that with ice and other moves.
Freeze!
All right, watch and learn. All that's left is to deal with these. Yeah.
So yeah, on top of this guy will just, most of his attacks are just picking up the little guys and just throwing them at you.
Do this right.
But the boss also has some abilities where he actually commands the little guys to do certain things for him. So right here, he's got this move called Defensive Action. Whenever he does that, it causes all the little guys to get shield cast on them, so now physical attacks do nothing to them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Barret, shoot the big one.
Please shoot the big one in its weak spot. And it's got this other move here called Voltaic Action, where so the little guys have the ability to cast the highest tier of thunder magic now, Thundaga.
Ooh.
The boss absorbs lightning element, and so he orders them to shoot him with lightning so he can get healed.
Ah.
Yeah.
It absorbed it?
So yeah, he gets healed. And he also gets stronger for a little bit whenever he gets shot with lightning.
That's also true of me. Same with the other thing.
Yeah. You know, I can't believe we've been friends for so long and you've never shown me your evil glowing weak point.
Yeah, but you have seen me lift a car after I get struck by lightning. Like, you knew about that one.
Yeah, that part was pretty cool.
Yeah, just uppercut right to the grundle. Come on.
That's also a bad move to get hit by.
I wonder what summon might be useful in this fight.
Weak to ice, huh?
Baby Chocobo.
That's right, Baby Chocobo. Should probably use Baby Chocobo like once more just so we can see him again. Yeah, we got Shiva with us. Tifa's got her.
There we go. That's the one.
I always love Tifa doing a cartwheel to summon a god.
Have we seen Barret do a summon?
Yeah, when we were fighting Reno and Rude, he summoned Shiva.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So Shiva's move that takes 2 gauges, Heavenly Strike, is specifically meant just for filling up the stagger gauge. So there you go. Just drop a big ice cube on him.
Oh, that dude doesn't look like he's feeling too good.
Nah. Got punched in the dick and get hit with an ice cube by a god. Not a good day.
About time, Merc.
You're up.
Late to the party and you giving me orders? Hell yeah! So how'd you manage to track us down?
Followed the trail of bullet holes. There's nobody else I know who'd leave that kind of mess.
Oh God, were those...
People?
Yeah. That's the Shinra I know.
Cloud?
What the hell was that?
We need to get him somewhere safe. Everything else can wait until after.
Agreed. Let's go.
Cloud?
Good kitty.
I want you to take Wedge back for me. I'm gonna look around for the others. He made it, didn't he? They could still be alive.
I saw them both at the pillar. Jesse and Biggs. Saw how bad they were hurt. I'm sorry, but
Don't.
They've returned to the planet.
They were supposed to return to us. But if we stop now, they'll never let us live it down. So, we carry that weight.